Hey, my beautiful people. Y'all remember in the movie Sinners when Annie kept referring to the vampires as haints? She was saying this before she realized they were vampires. A haint is another word for ghost. Some people might know it as a boohag. You may not know the term, but it's when something is riding your back. You feel like you can't breathe. So these haints came about in the South during the time where we had slaves on plantations. I'm getting ready to tell you how haints tie into the church. So typically when you have a haint ride your back, you typically can see him or her coming. It looks like an old woman or an old man, and they resemble a witch or a warlock. So the slave masters on the plantation, they would use these haints to control the slaves, and I'm gonna tell you how. So the way that you would get a haint is an elder slave would die, and when the elder died, they would roam the plantation at night and look for slaves to ride their back. They also call it getting into your skin. So if you know about this, you know what they tell you to say when one rides your back. They say, I plead the blood of Jesus, or to scream Jesus. And people say it goes away. Now I want y'all to put in the comments, because y'all know what I'm talking about. This is what's told, the instructions that are given to people when this happens. And they say that it works. And as I'm doing this video, the frequency, my ear is going silent. They don't want me to tell y'all about this, but guess what? I'm finna tell y'all. So the reason how the slave master used this to their advantage is because they wanted the slaves to think that nobody could save them but Jesus. But mind you, these elders that they chose to do this, they were going into the church practicing Christianity. And I told y'all, the church is a house of witches. It's a coven. So that's why when you see a haint, she looks like a witch or he looks like a warlock. Very old looking though. So they would get these elders that they have, bodies they have used to do this, and get on the people in the plantation and let them know they need to say Jesus to get, that's the only way to get it off of them. And so when this worked, again, manipulation, making them think that this is the only thing that can save them. I am here to tell you, the last time I experienced a haint was almost 2 years ago when I went to Savannah. They came back with me. I ain't never said I plead the blood of Jesus or Jesus. I fought them and they got off of me. So what happens when you say I plead the blood of Jesus or Jesus and they leave? Whatever they were doing, like trying to get in your skin, take your energy, they've taken it. They've taken it. This was to keep you docile, and this was also to check on the spell. So whenever somebody does a spell on you and they want this to stay on you like a hex, and the person who done it is dead, they do what is called a check-in. They will come to your spirit to see if you're still weak, to see if the spell still works. So when you say I plead the blood of Jesus or Jesus, they know it's still working. They still have your energy. They got in your skin. They did take your breath. But when you don't say anything and you fight against it, they can't take it. They're going about their business. They know that they can't get to you. So anytime this happens to you again, do not say that. Fight it back, and you can fight it back and it will go away.